Joining us now is Okpe with stories trending around the world. Good morning, Oji.
Good morning, Leila. How are you?
I'm good. I love the colors you're wearing. It makes me feel positive.
Hello,
Thank you.
Some brightness in the room.
We have some great news today, actually. Hi.
Great.
Hi, Dr. Abati. How are you?
I'm fine.
Okay.
Good to see you.
All right, good to see you too. Good morning to you, viewers. We begin what's trending today in Nigeria. In the midst of intense anxiety over the coronavirus outbreak in Nigeria, an inspiring video from the patients at one of the Lagos isolation centers has made the rounds on social media. The governor of Lagos State, Babajide Sanwo-Olu, took to Twitter to post the video of the patients doing that viral Something New challenge. The governor thanked the health workers who were working to keep everyone safe and stated that the patients made the video to show that COVID-19 isn't a death sentence, but must be taken seriously. Let's take a look.
Baby, come give me something, oh. Baby, come give me something, oh. Cause I can't stop loving, since I got a taste of your love. Baby, come give me something, oh. God damn, you know who I am. Tried to be on the low, but you ain't slow. Keep my shirt open, eyes low. Get a lot of paper, I know, but you ain't into that. You like real facts. Like if you show love, you gon' get it back. Like if you good, you won't get it back. Like if you cook, want a real that. Gon' rap to that like, we can go and get a private room. We could for one night and God jump the broom. Say chill. Baby, come give me something.
This is so inspiring. Everyone is doing their best to keep everyone informed. The patients must be commended for this beautiful video that they gave to Lagos State. Really
well, it's a way of taking a positive look at a very difficult situation.
Exactly.
And reassuring that people are indeed recovering. And we've been lucky in Nigeria so far. We've recorded only just 2 deaths. So this is, you know, a message of hope. But even more importantly, the people that should also be commended are the workers.
The health workers.
And I hope that, you know, both in Lagos and elsewhere, that facilities are being provided for testing these health workers to make sure that they are not exposed to personal risk and that they have the protective equipment that they should wear. Initially, when I saw, you know, pictures of health workers on COVID-19, they didn't seem to have proper gear. But I've seen that there has been an improvement in that regard, and would like to see more of that. And that someday we'll also do what the did in the UK last Thursday, and that they intend to do again at 8 p.m. London time today across the United Kingdom to applaud the health workers. In Italy also, you know, you find people standing in their balconies and singing the national anthem and reminding themselves that, well, the situation may be tough, but, you know, the human spirit can stand strong in any kind of circumstances, no matter how difficult.
Very well.
That, I think, is the message.
Yes.
Or in Wuhan, where they brought the army out to salutes for all the doctors and nurses as they went back home to their respective regions for all the hard work that they've put in. Honestly, no, we have to continue to commend.
And also in Italy, did you see that video with the
Yes,
Air Force?
exactly. No, but this is some great positivity. It's also good to see that COVID-19 patients in Nigeria are up on their feet and trying to feed that positivity to us. So, yeah.
Beautiful. While still in Nigeria, the implementation of the Lagos State COVID-19 Emergency Food Response Package is continuing to generate some controversy. Arise correspondent Adefemi Akinsoya reports that with the gap in information over how the food supplies will be distributed, desperation turned to anger in Alimashaw local government area of the state. Let's take a look.
The theory was simple. Don't come to us, we'll come to you. But in practice, delivering Lagos State's COVID-19 emergency food response packages was easier said than done in many places, especially here in the Igodo area of Alimosho, the biggest local government area in Lagos by population. This is one of the many sites where the government will be sharing its emergency COVID-19 emergency food response here. But naturally, the food itself hasn't been trickling down as fast as people have been working for. And naturally, because of that delay, there's been lots of tensions on the streets. You can see the gates there. There are crowds at the gates fighting to get their ways in. Behind the gates, there are trucks of food being shared into smaller cars. Well, this is what the crowd has been waiting for. As you can see, there is the major truck here with the foodstuffs on board, and naturally they will be offloading from the truck into the cars that will now take these food resources into the different wards. There is supposed to be a regimented system here, but with the crowds gathering outside the gate, you can see it's been very difficult. We've been hearing reports of the staff of the emergency COVID-19 being under threat.
Many of us are widows. Many of us are single mothers. We are not working. We are not schooling. Nothing again. We only park in the room. Please, we need food. Our children are dying in hunger. Let them come and rescue us. They brought rice to Egon, the primary school now. We don't know where they're taking the rice to.
We can't manage 14 days. We can't manage. We can't manage. No matter, as I am now, I'm holding 700 naira and I have 4 kids. How do they want to take care of them? They promised us to give us food. They said they will give us rice, they will give us money, they will give us many things, and they didn't give us anything. They are taking it at home. They are taking it to their families. They don't give us anything.
This footage appears to show a local Alimosho politician known as Oloko taking emergency packages for personal use. And it's images like that that have added fuel to the already raging fire of anger in Igondo. But as Lagos State enters its 3rd day of an initial 2-week total lockdown, if food doesn't reach the people in desperate need, some are threatening to head back to work as normal. To them, hunger is a greater fear than the COVID-19 pandemic. Adefemi Akinsanya, Arise News, Lagos.
Fantastic package by Femi.
Honestly.
But that point is made. Hunger, it is more, they're more desperate now with the idea of just being hungry or dying of starvation than the virus.
You heard the lady.
It's ridiculous at this point.
The Emergency Food Response Initiative by the Lagos State government, I think it's a good idea.
Yes.
You know, it's a way of assisting the people. But what that, video tells us is that there is a problem with the management of the delivery of these food items, both in terms of quantity and in terms of how the people are allowed access to those materials. And if you can, see that they are not managing it well at all. Now, social distancing was not
that's
observed.
The first thing that we
Alimosho is a highly populated part of Lagos. It's the largest local government, and it's also the biggest political constituency in Africa. For you to be governor of Lagos State, if you don't win in Alimosho, you can't make it, because that's the largest number of people. So if you don't manage the situation in that particular local government, or else you are very well, you may be creating more problems instead of solving existing problems. But we hope that the Lagos State government will take special note of this report and understand that they just need to go back to the drawing board and think differently.
Find a way to distribute
about
properly.
how to distribute these food items to the people.
And they must point out those politicians, like that one video was taken by one of our staff.
Taking 2 bags for himself.
Not 2 bags, more than 2 bags.
Somebody that can probably afford more than the 700 naira that poor lady in the video claims that she has on her with 4 children.
Yes.
And this is the stark reality. That's why yesterday on the show I said, it's all well and good to have emergency food distribution, but what is the exact strategy that we are going to see to make sure it actually gets down or trickles down to those that need it the most? And Femi, really and truly, our correspondent, showcased the honest reality.
The risk
as well as we can see
it. Government runs is that if this is the kind of anger that we're seeing, you could then have a situation where the people can start rioting.
I fear anarchy, Dr. Abati.
Because
there are so many other videos that are
streets.
Circulating. Women crying, there's no electricity, there's so much unrest right now with the whole situation. I don't think Lagos State in particular really is ready for this whole lockdown
Lagos
situation.
State has done a lot.
They've done so much, but then there's still a lot.
On other aspects as they move along.
There's a lot more to be done. I wonder if we could take one final story. Let's head over to the UK now.
We
don't have much time?
We'll have to do that tomorrow.
All right, let's see if we can.
And we'll see you tomorrow. Thanks, Oji. Enjoy the rest of your day.
See you tomorrow.